How's it going, gang? Victoria here with another Victoria. Today, the title is Hot and Sexy. You know? Today I'm going to talk about, any of you girls, this applies to the guys as well. Hi, Reese's. Lay down. It's the guys as well. You ever wondered how to be hot and sexy? You know, it's easier than you think. I mean, if that's what you want in your life. I mean, some people don't care for that. Some people want just to be different. That's fine. This is geared up for, I mean, when you go out there and you see this hot guy or this hot girl, and you want to know how they get to be the way they are. I'm going to show you how. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I know from personal experience. Okay, I'm not going to gloat about myself or whatever. I'm just saying how it's happened in my life. Everywhere I go, girls, guys, everybody says how hot I look, how sexy I look. Yeah, I'm hotter than hell. I'm hot, hot, hot. You know, and I'm going to show you how to do it, if you want. Okay? I'm not going to give away all my secrets, but I'll tell a few things. Okay? Rule number 1. Very important rule. Very important. Self-confidence. Self-confidence in yourself and what you can do. That is very, very important. I mean, you don't have to be the most beautiful girl in the world, or most attractive, or the most sexy guy, or attractive looking guy in the world either, or whatever, to be sexy and hot. It comes in here, in your head. A lot of it comes from in your head. I've been telling people this all along. I mean, you could go to a beauty shop. I mean, you go to you could order all these enhancements online, or go to your favorite store and buy them on how to look pretty and beautiful, makeup-wise or whatever. And do all the exercise you want, and all the, oh, excuse me, I got a little itch. And do everything that whatever glamour magazines tend to show you about how to be glamorous and how to be that kind of girl that's going to attract a lot of guys, or the kind of guys that attract a lot of girls. I want to kind of emphasize the girls, okay, because that's who I'm really talking about. I have a girlfriend of mine who keeps saying I'm so hot. She wants to know how. Well, I'm going to show her. It's easier than you think. Everybody has the power in them to be whatever they want. I've been stating this for a long time. I'm going to help with you if that's what you want in your life. I know it might be superficial, or it might be into yourself, or whatever. I mean, I don't care what the reasoning is for you wanting to be that way. It's none of my business. I'm just going to tell you how it works for me. Okay? Fine. Let's continue. Like I said, self-confidence is rule number 1. Okay? You got to go around and believe that you own it. You own everything around you. And when I say own it, I mean that You have this self-confidence to know that you know who you are. You know you're that hot chick. Girl. Chick's a bad word. You are that hot girl. Hot, hot, hot. You are that sexy girl. You go around and you believe it. You flaunt it. You show it. And I guarantee you, you're going to get replies back your way. Very nice replies. If you just believe. Okay? Like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with the makeup or physical appearance. Has some to do with it, but not all times. There are a lot of hot, sexy girls who don't fit the norm when it comes to what a body should look like. But they are sexy as hell. You know why? Because they project it. They project it to all. They generate this aura, this wonderful, powerful aura that everybody has. And it radiates out, and it catches people. And they see it. And then they look at you and they say, wow, I wish I was a hot chick like her. Yeah, girl. Okay, not chick, that's a bad word. Guys like to use it a lot. So, like I said, that's rule number one, self-confidence in yourself. Believe it. Believe it's going to happen. You own it. That works with anything in life. Anything you want to be. Not just this. I'm just talking about this topic tonight, okay? Now, another thing I think that's very important is how you present yourself. You want to be that real hot girl. You don't just believe you are, you act it. And when I say act it, face it, I mean not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, the very hot, sexy girls, the ones that men want, are very feminine, girly type girls. They dress up. They have class. They flaunt what they've got. They're not ashamed to. There's nothing wrong with showing what you got. It's not showing off. It's being proud of who you are and showing what you can do. And you will reap the rewards of it. I'm sure of this. So, number two, act very feminine. It's my opinion, okay? It may be different with others or whatever. Okay? Don't go around acting like a tomboy or whatever. Go around like where men will look at you and want to treat you like a queen that you are, the lady that you are, the girl of respect, the girl who thinks about others as well as herself, a girl who likes to be pretty, enjoys it a lot. That's where the high maintenance comes up. But you don't have to have the high maintenance to be that way. I've been told many times, even without any makeup or anything on, or wearing something casual, very casual, that's still sexy as hell. That's where rule number one comes into play. That's the most important. Rule number one. Self-confidence. Confidence in yourself. And just going out and doing it. And owning it. That alone will get you what you want. The other things I'm talking about will help. Okay? Other things to do? Those are the two main ones. Okay. Confidence and looking the part and acting the part. For me, it's very natural. I'm not acting. It just comes out. If you feel that maybe that's why it works so well with me. Because I don't act it. I'm living it. I'm being what it is. Acting may get you the same results as well. But if you don't feel it deep inside you or whatever, you could do the best acting in the world and you may pass, you may do okay, but you're not going to be anywhere close to the person who lives it. The one who lives it gets the rewards. Gets lots of rewards. When it comes to wanting to be hot, and you own it, and you are very feminine, and you're very cool with everything, that alone will get you everything you want, basically. But there are other things that will help. Walk like you're a queen. Walk like you're going to a premiere of an Academy Award or something, to a movie or something, and you're a star. And everybody's looking at you. Again, it's part of owning it. Believe and you shall receive. You gotta believe this now. You just can't go act it out. If you don't believe in yourself, you can do all the acting and everything, and it's probably not going to work that good. Okay? Look at your positives. That's part of it. Positivity. I have lots of that. Sure, I have a little bit, I get my downtimes a little bit, and that's when negativity tries to creep into my life. I get rid of that. I don't want that. Negativity will flush out the good in your life. It'll flush out the positivity. It'll flush out what you're trying to get. So you got to think positive here. Okay? I've talked about being a boss girl. A girl who's strong, who goes for what she wants, is not afraid. That goes a long way on being a real sexy girl. Or a real hot girl. A lot of times when men see girls and they call them hot, sexy, probably the same with women as well, is because they own it. They have all the confidence in the world in themselves. And they're not afraid to do what they want to do, to get what they want. Men love that. They may not admit to it, but they love it. They don't want that sweet, young, vulnerable girl who doesn't, who wants to depend on others all the time. It's nice, it really is, but Most men want a woman who takes control of her life. And is not afraid to go after what she wants. Now, there are prices to pay if you want to be a sexy, hot chick or girl. I said that word chick again, that's not good. There's a price to pay. On the internet or whatever, you're going to get a lot of guys after you if you follow my advice here. But then, if you go out into the real world, you're going to find men a lot different. You may spend a lot of time, if you don't take the offensive here and you play the old traditional way of waiting for the guy to come up to talk to you or whatever. If you do that, you may spend the night just alone at a table, at a bar or something. I know, I spent a lot of time like that. And you know why? Because men are very intense. I mean, they're afraid of a beautiful, hot chick. A lot of them tend to think, oh, she's taken. Her boyfriend's going to come back any minute now. You know? Oh, I won't get to first base with her. She's out of my league. She's way up there. If you just sit there and play on your cell phone or whatever, chances are that's what they're going to be thinking. Very likely that's what they're going to be thinking. So you got to make a move. If you want to get what you want, you find a guy that you like. And you start eye contacting with him. Send out signals. Send out signals that you want to talk to him. You want to dance with him. Sometimes that'll work, sometimes that won't. A lot of times it still doesn't work because guys are just afraid. Afraid of getting shot down. So you go over there and you make the first move. You start talking to him. Make him feel that he's wanted. Make him feel that he's appreciated. Make him feel that he's loved. You do that, you'll have him all night. If you're his type. Okay? It's not no guarantee. I mean, you gotta have things in common still. But if you do what I just told you, you're gonna have a lot less lonely nights at a bar or anywhere else you go to meet people than you would be if you just go there and do what I told you to just do. Once a guy doesn't feel threatened anymore, or knows that you're not, that some guy isn't going to come in and kick your butt because you're taking his girl away, or whatever, or that you're going to get shot down because you think she's too conceited because she's beautiful and stuck up and she's no way in hell she's going to go out with you. Once you get rid of that, it'll be great. I know it will be. I've had it happen to me several times. It's a big relief on a guy when he sees that you like him. They really do like him. Of course, there are always going to be jerks out there. There still are. There's still plenty of them out there. But you're going to have a much better chance of getting something going with a guy doing it the way I'm telling you now. Okay? Then it's up to you to decide if he's being for real or whatever, or he's being phony or just being a jerk. There are a lot of them out there, like I say. Women can be jerks too. I mean, let's not discriminate here, but our men tend to be a lot more that way. My opinion. I don't know what your preference is here, okay? Just because you're beautiful or whatever does not mean that you have to attract that same thing with a man. If you're beautiful and sexy and whatever, they have to be that way too. Baloney. Oh. I'm a girl who doesn't judge from the outside. I judge what's inside. Sure, beauty is nice. And a cute looking guy on the outside looks nice too, but for me, it's not everything. I go out with all kinds of guys. I don't care if they're fat, skinny, round, tall, short, bald. It's what's inside that really counts. And I'll date any of them. And I have. Same with age. Doesn't matter. You just get that chemistry going. If you see in him things that you like, you go for it. Don't say, oh God, well he's ugly. I can't go out with him. It's bad. What are people going to think? They're going to think, oh, girl, you could do a lot better than that. And I tell you, all these people that say, girl, you could do better than that, are the ones that are complaining they can't get a good guy or a good girl. Because they're conceited about themselves. About the way the world says you should be presented as. You got to have all these little features on you or you don't fit in. You got to look beautiful or you don't fit in. You want to keep believing that crap? Fine. I don't. I mean, the first thing people say when they see a beautiful girl with a guy who's considered ugly by society standards is, oh, he's got to be loaded. Oh, the only reason she's with him is because he's got money. It's not true. Not totally true. It's true in some cases. But he has something that she wants. And he's giving it to her. And it doesn't have to be looks. It doesn't have to be money. There's something in him that she wants bad. And he's giving it to her. That's how it works. You'll have a much happy relationship. You go out with a gorgeous guy or a gorgeous girl who's just conceited about themselves and they have their own standards. If you don't fit their standards, they don't want to be with you. And you'll be living in an illusion. I know so. Positive. It's just something to show off to your friends. Say, oh good, look at him. Oh, look what I got. Oh boy, yeah. He's a hunk. Ooh. Even though he treats her like shit. You could have that kind of life if you want. But it's not real. I have some wine here. The world is not about Ken and Barbie. Even though it's been drowned into people's heads, especially the girls' heads, that you have to look like Barbie. And the guy you get gotta look like Ken. Or what Hollywood comes up with. beauty pageants, magazines. They all have this illusion that you have to look beautiful to be alive and have to get successful in life. And guess what? It does work. Because that's what society says. And it's drained into people's minds. So it works. But things can change. And they have changed. It's getting better. You can be beautiful without having an hourglass figure. A guy could be beautiful without having a bunch of muscles and a gorgeous looking face. It may help to some. It helps a lot because, like I say, that's what society says is good for you. So it's like taking a pill. You take your pill and you be happy. So I guess I made this a big subject here. I apologize. I'm just saying, I'm just going to go back to the basics here now, that if you want to be hot and sexy, that's great. I always wanted to be that way, and I got it. I always wanted to be like a Marilyn Monroe, or Madonna, or anybody who's hot, sexy. And I got it. It took me a long time to believe it myself, but I got it. And I tell you what, once I started really believing myself as well, it intensified. It's more and more. I got guys, so many guys, okay, it might sound like I'm bragging a little bit, so be it. I'm just giving you my examples here, okay? Where they'll just stare at me. Where either on the internet or wherever I go, just stare at me and just say how beautiful I look, how gorgeous I look. Women too. When I go to the dance floor, occasionally, quite often, I'll have girls come up to me, and these girls, I think they look even better than I do, sexier than I do, prettier than I do. Look like Kardashians or whatever. And they're telling me how beautiful and gorgeous I look. Saying that I look even better than they do. You follow the rules I was telling you before, and you got it too if you want it. Okay? Enough. This has been a long video. I apologize. So, in fact, I'm going to do another video after this. I'm going to do a cooking video. So check out my YouTubes. I do it all here. You know, I do my Victoria segment. I do a cooking show. I do, I even do a little modeling as well on there. And I do some little comedies too. And I do my little movie shorts for my acting career when I want to practice. So I do it all on YouTube. So please, if you have a chance, check out what I have to offer for my videos. And you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, or please subscribe. I could always use another subscriber. Thank you if you can do it. Or even write a comment if you can. I hear on the cell phones you can't really do comments. It has to be done on the computer. But you could still give me a like or dislike or subscribe. You can do that with a cell phone. Victoria loves you. And keep on smiling.